Good morning, everyone, again. This is Danny. Bathrobe Tarot. It's funny how many people call tarot different. Tarot. Get all sorts of different ones. Anyway, shifting gears. Trump's fortunes. Are they changing? Teflon Don. So much is coming out now, or will be coming out now. A couple of books, right? We got Cohen's book. We got Mustache's book, who's that guy? New Mexican guy, I think. He got fired. I can't remember his name now. Got his book that they are trying to get out, and they said, "Yeah, okay, we need to redact it. We need." I'm going, "Oh, really? Why redaction? Why can't he just print it?" Because he was National Security Advisor, John Bolton. Anyway, so. And then I just read that on the 11th, the Supreme Court is going to hear arguments about Trump's taxes. And then the Mueller report. So there's all this stuff that's coming out. So let's look at the next, what is today? Early May. May, June, July. Let's just look at the next 3 months, and then I just heard 2. Okay, 2 months. So May and June. Trump's fortunes. Emotional, money. What's he going through? Trump's fortunes. Oh, cards are upside down. Strength. This deck, I don't read reversals. Strength. Crossed by the Chariot. Star. 8 of Wands. Oh, 4 swords. And 3 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So the first card, we have Strength card. Man, that guy is resilient, right? Yeah, I just read that his polls are starting to go up again. So, which, I don't know. Do we believe? Do we not believe? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. One thing I do know that we need to do is we, the people who are not wanting him to have another term, need to go out and vote. We need to have strength. But anyway, this is about Teflon Don. He's got a lot of strength, and he's got the Chariot crossing him. So the question was, what about, what's going on with Don's fortunes, right? Trump's fortunes. They're changing. He's trying to keep them in the right direction, but they're both, it's really hard because one's going this way, the other's going that way. So and this is a card of strength too, because you got to be strong to run those horses. So he is Teflon Don. He does have strength. At the bottom of the reading is the Star card. And so I'm gonna pull a clarifier on this, because to me, that's not so much in the past. It's just the foundation of the reading. That is his fortunes going to change. Well, he's got the Star card, which is no, he's going to be okay with it. But it's still an uphill battle. There's still going to be some news and emotional stuff that comes out that's going to, kind of wig him out a little bit. And here you have the Four of Swords, loss. So overshadowing this whole reading is the Four of Swords. And with this card, it's really interesting to me. In the Rider Waite, the swords are pointing down at a coffin. I can't think of the words today. Sorry, but anyway, and it's a clear sign of defeat and take a break, take a rest. This one, it's more of a meditation thing, and it's the little bird. What's that little bird saying up there? Interesting. And with his fortunes changing, you have the Three of Wands. Now, this also in another deck is foreign money. But to me, what this is saying is that he's pulling resources from other areas to try to make them into a rope. Okay, so whether he succeeds in that is kind of interesting. Let's keep going with this. Oh, Fountain card. Guess what deck I'm using? It's a Fountain deck. Okay, so internally, that goes with this, right? The Fountain card is an infinity card. It's unique to this deck. To me, it says stay in the light. Don't go into the edges. Well, and I don't know, obviously he thinks he's doing the right thing. I don't understand it because I can't understand how he can think that, but to keep his fortunes, he's doing the right thing by working all this and manipulating. It's so hard to get into his energy. It's very dark. Anyway, internal influences, external hopes and fears. Oh. And a possible outcome. Six of Cups going back. And the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So, as I look at all these cards, where do they lead us? Certainly the Strength card is a great card to have. The Star card is hope. So at the base of this reading, Teflon Don wants hope that everything's going to be okay, that it's going to work out. Okay? Internally, he goes, yes, it's going to work out. So he's always, he's got the best accountants. They're beautiful. The tax returns are beautiful. Everything's beautiful and great and fantastic. And that's what these two cards, internally and at the foundation of the reading, he puts forth that image all the time. And that's his strength. But the other cards, not so strong. He's got movement in here, and it's hard to control. In the past, as it relates to this, he's got the Knight of Wands. And in this card, it looks like that he's always looking over his shoulder. So there's news that's coming, and he's looking over his shoulder to see what's coming next. What is coming next? The Four of Swords, retreat, meditate. It's being alone. He's not good. You have the Three of Wands, him still trying to manipulate external forces. There are things that he's trying to manipulate, and maybe his attorneys and his accountants are all getting together and trying to keep the Teflon Don slick. And then, Tower moment. So for us, it's the tower moment. For him, hopes and fears, it's the tower moment. So for us, the hope, it's the tower moment. For him, it's the fear, the tower moment. Either way you spin it, it ain't good for the Teflon Don. He wants to go back. He wants to make Donald Trump great again. He wants to go back to the way things were. And to me, this is kind of clear with his, well, I could have done much better if I didn't take this job, and blah, 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 blah. But Queen of Swords, she's going to come out. She's wielding the truth. She's sharp thinking, very decisive. You do not want to mess with her. Do not. And guess what? I think Donald is. So a lot of times I'll think of this as Pelosi, but this time the image that I got was bigger. It was more the Democratic Party just coming out and wielding their truth. So, okay, I don't think I need to pull a card on that. I think I got it. Let's take a look at the base of the deck, though, because that's always interesting to me. 3 of coins. Okay. Where's he getting this money from? 8 of coins. His empire that he's building. But look, he got the King of Swords coming out. Yeah. And one more, just for grins. Knight of Swords. So, these swords here, whatever is he's trying to build up, the truth is going to be coming out. So, whether it's, the Mueller report, any number of big books that are coming out, Cohen book, Bolton book, whether it's the Supreme Court listening to the tax returns, and whether he can, whether they can be released to Congress. To me, it doesn't look good, just because for Don, for his fortunes, just because there's too much truth that's going to be coming out. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say today. Happy Wednesday. Be good to each other. Stay safe. And thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing. It's an honor. Thank you all. Alrighty. Bye-bye.